Hey y'all, I wanted to share a fun little practice that I do where when markers run out of their ink, their oomph, and they're kind of making, scratchy marks, not real good, nothing, where the marker hits that point where you're not going to use it for even in your sketchbook, it's just like not usable. I still put them to use. And what I do is I make collage paper, just patterned collage paper. You can see this was a marker that was running out. I took a piece of watercolor paper, put a light wash on it, and then just scribbled on top with the blue. So I do this, I wait till I kind of have a collection of markers that are ready to go, and then I'll sit down and just have a session. You could see, so this page I drew with the marker that was running out. It was a water-soluble marker, so I was able to take water, paint over it, which spread the green out, and then I came on top of it with a marker that actually writes really well. So you can see how fun this is. Here's, you can tell the marker was on its way out. So let me just show you some of how I go about doing this. So here's some markers. I haven't looked at these in a while. I just kind of keep them in a pile. Oh, this will be a good one. You can see the tip is like crazy town, but this is great because it's going to make some really good fuzzy marks. And this one is actually still working pretty good ink wise, but you can see it's fuzzed and it just gives you this really cool marks that you're not going to get with a fresh brand new marker. So I love this practice. A lot of times this is a go-to practice for me if I don't have a lot of time but I want to get creative. I will, pull out some colored paper. What's cool about these alcohol markers is if the paper's thin enough, the pattern will actually come through, which I think is really cool. So a lot of times what I'll do is, oh no, wait, I thought I had a brush one. No. Well, let's just take one of these and see what happens. And I'm just marking over the lines that I already have. This is a micron that's running out, but it's still making marks and interesting, just creating interest. The reason I'm working all over the paper is in case if it completely decides to go out on me, I've at least got the color, spread out all over. That way I didn't start over here and then completely run out. So that's kind of my strategy for working on, and I'm just balancing out what's happening. I'm gonna let that sit. Okay, let me go to another one. I might add to this later, but we shall see. Let's do this one. Let's see what's happening with this chisel, and it's all kind of, ooh, this is nice. This will be nice. This is going to go through to the other side really well. But okay, let me go back to what I was saying earlier. I got sidetracked. If you don't have a ton of time, this is a great studio practice that you could turn to. It's also a great practice to turn to if you're kind of having creative block or you don't know what to work on, you feel stumped, you're in between projects. If you just need to get going. You know, like you just need, you know, you need to sit down and work, but your energy is low. This is a great project practice that you can turn to just get you going, get your hand moving, get you playing with color, get you making marks, and just, you know, just to get you in the flow. So this didn't come through as much, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take another one. Ooh, ugh, marker. This one's like really crusty. Not this one. I'm going to go for one of these. Let's see what kind of mark this is going to make. This is super faint. I hope you can. Yeah, it's making a difference. I'm having to push really hard to get some of the marker out. And this is a water-based marker, so I really could mark this on another page, add some water. It would, you know, move the yellow all over the place. But I love how the alcohol markers bleed through, and then you can just kind of make a whole new pattern on the other side, you know, so that when I sit down to collage, I've got this option and I have this option, which is nice and kind of, it's actually fun. Let's see what this red, oh, here we go. Got a little more action in this one. So you can see, this is really, it's just fun. It's just making marks. It's random. Not a whole lot of thought. I'm just moving around the page. Let's try this. Oh, I just noticed I've got kind of a primary color action going here, which is fun. So I hope this has inspired you, given you some ideas, shown you what you can do in a short period of time with an art supply that you would normally throw in the trash. So I will leave you on this note with some charcoal dots on a blush piece of paper. Happy creating, y'all.